Hello. Oh my gosh, so I'm so super excited about this. Like I can do all things. Okay, so this is my first this is my first Insta live class, and I'm super excited because I know God is in charge, God is in control, and we can do this. So if you're online, yay! Okay, so let's do this, right? My name is Esther Bamiloshin, and I'm actually the founder, Diary of a Single Lady, and I'm also a relationship coach, right? I'm very passionate about relationships. I'm passionate about people. I'm very passionate about relationships. I'm passionate about people. I'm passionate about singles. I'm passionate about marriages, and it's my desire to see singles maximize their singlehood. Do you understand? And I would also love them to have the relationship of the God kind. God, I'm so excited. Esther, calm down. You can just calm down, okay? So, as I was talking, I like to call myself Esteri Ayaba, and I am the daughter. I think I need to write something in the comment section to say, let me write the topic, please. Shoot your shot into marriage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I have written the topic. Shoot your shot into marriage is the topic for today, and I know there are lots of misconceptions. Yay! DK underscore. Oh Jesus, Esther, don't spell this name. DK. Forgive me, forgive me for spoiling your name. Just forgive me. Okay, I'm really excited. I have one person. You are enough audience for me. I'm serious, but I just got to send more people anyway. Let us pray, right? Please let me know if the connection is good. Let me know if it is clear enough. Let me know if you can hear me. Yes, particularly let me know if you can hear me. Let us pray. Father in heaven, we thank you. We love you so much. We thank you for the privilege to have this class. We thank you because you love us. We thank you because it's your desire that we get it right maritally. Lord, we pray you take charge of this session. We pray you teach us from your heart. We want to learn from you, and we trust you to teach us. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We love you, Lord. For in Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen. Yeah! 10 gazes. Yay! Okay, welcome. Do me a favor. Tell me where you are watching me from. Let me know if it is from send a request to be in your live video. Okay, so let me know if you're from Lagos, Nigeria, the US, wherever. Just do me a favor, just type it there, okay? See your name and where you're coming from. And if you're just joining me, you're welcome. So let's get straight into the topic for today. I have just 2 goals in mind that I would like to achieve with. Okay, I have just 2 goals in mind that I would like to achieve from today's class. The first one is to help you understand what to shoot your shot means. Yay, 10 gazes is from Lagos. Yeah, thank you, baby. The first is for you to understand what to shoot your shot means, and the second one is for you to give you a guideline on how it should work. Sorry, hold on, please. I'm trying to. I think there's ways to pin this thing. Okay. My Rema never reached that level, but I'm getting there. Okay, I'm sure you have different you've heard so many things about shoot your shot. You've heard so many definitions about it. There are so many perceptions, opinions, reservations, misconceptions about what shoot your shot means. You have people ask questions like, is a Christian supposed to shoot her shot? How can a guy shoot his shot? Is there any difference between how a lady should do it and how a guy should do it? Why should the lady even shoot her shot in the first place? Are there boundaries? What exactly does it mean? You have these questions, and I'll try my best to give you my best. So if you hear, maybe in the course of me talking, you hear me say something that really, really hits you, you can do well to write it in the comment section so that I know you are following me. So high five to 10 cases and oh God, Kemi. Let me just call you Kemi. Aha. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining. So, what's the definition of shoot your shot? Amazingly, I checked online. I wasn't even expecting to see a definition anyway, but I checked online and I actually saw a definition for what shoot your shot is. So, shoot your shot, according to urbandictionary.com, means to let go of your pride and pursue someone you are interested in. When I say, like, are you kidding me? To let go of my pride and pursue someone that I'm interested in. That's what they interpreted it to mean. Then they also defined it to mean they defined it as to be brave and having the audacity to do something that might be embarrassing. Yay, Tiolu Animi. Yeah. Welcome, baby. Okay, so they also defined it as being brave enough to do something that might be embarrassing. I think that definition captures what I think shoot your shot is. Your ability to let go of your pride and pursue someone you're interested in. But what? Okay, sorry, hold on, please. Okay, sorry, if you can hear me, if you can watch, just let me know. Type it there that you can hear and you can watch, because I'm seeing people requesting to be on the live video. I don't know what it means though. My research, I did not see that one. Okay, so why don't people shoot their shots? Now we have defined what shoot your shot means. So why don't people shoot their shots? They don't shoot their shot for different reasons, and one of the major reasons is because they are shy. You find a guy that likes a girl, that really, really likes a girl, but he is not ready to say anything. He's not ready to talk. He's not ready to do anything. And you're wondering, what the heck? Because he's so shy. He doesn't know how he's going to, he doesn't know how to even go about it, because he's really, really shy, right? That some people have low self-esteem. Looking so pretty. Okay, Tolu Animi, please tell me where in Lagos you are coming from. Yes, and where in Nigeria or where in the world you are coming from. So some people have low self-esteem. Some feel they are not pretty enough. Some feel they are not smart enough, and it's like, if I walk up to this person, if I tell this person what I think, it just might not turn out well. So they just back out. Okay, I'm glad to know that you guys can hear me clearly. Awesome. A third reason is the fear of rejection. I think this is even the most major reason. Is there any statement like that? I think this is the major reason. Like, many people hate rejection. I mean, nobody likes rejection. So it's like, if I tell this person, what if this person turns me down? What's going to happen? How will I cope with it? And they just don't. They rather stay clear. Some are very traditional. That's the fourth reason. They are very traditional. Because we live in a society where they've told us, don't shoot your shot. If you're a girl, don't shoot your shot. And they didn't give us a limit to how far we can go or not go with it. They just tell us, don't shoot your shot, change the stance. So some are really traditional. They just stay in their lane and they wouldn't do anything. Then the fifth reason is fear of losing the friendship. I'm sure you can agree with me that there are some people in your life that are like, man, if I go a little closer to this person, I might just end up losing this friendship. And you don't want to do that. So the person stay in the friend zone. Like, they would stay in the friend zone by themselves. They would stay in the friend zone by themselves. So they wouldn't see anything. They wouldn't shoot their shots and to just be there. I've had a couple of persons tell me, if they shoot their shots, what if this person turns them down? What will happen to the friendship? Would they still be friends, or they wouldn't be friends anymore? Then the sixth reason is because the other party is in a relationship, and it's like, please maintain your lane. You're already in a relationship, so let's just leave it there. Guidelines. Let me just give this brief guide. Three guidelines actually to help us. One, this class is actually for Christians who want to shoot their shots into marriage. No games. Do you understand? They are not playing games. They are very serious about what they want, and they want to shoot their shots into marriage. The second guideline is, if the other party is in a relationship, back off. So I'm not going to encourage you to do something when the other party, when you know that this person is in a relationship. It's not fair. It's lack of respect that person to do that kind of thing. Then the third thing is you must respect your time, your emotions, and your life. It's very important for you to respect your time, your emotions, and your life. Just don't do it for doing sake, right? Understand these things. So why should the lady shoot her shots? Why? Why should the lady shoot her shots? Because she's human, because she has feelings, because she has a voice. Like I said in the definition, just in case you're just joining in, I define shoot a shot to mean to let go of your pride and pursue someone you're interested in. Where people have an issue with is what pursue means, right? Is it pursue or pursue? Pursue. Pursue. What that means. But reality is that a woman has a voice, right? She's human. She has feelings. The second thing is because she wants to help him. Some guys are freaking shy. Some guys know what they want, but they will not talk. They will not say, they won't say anything, and it is just important for her to like, guy, now help, I won't help you. Do you understand? I'm going to explain that in as we progress, but some people do that because, they just want to help the person. Then the third reason is because she wants to help herself. What does that mean? So we live in a time whereby you find a guy come around you. Please do me a favor. If there is anything I have said that you think makes sense to you, you can just comment, like type it, so that we know that you're really following, or use an emoticon or something. So the third thing is, like I said, is because she wants to help herself. We live in a time whereby you find a guy. He knows he does not have intentions of marrying the girl. The girl likes the guy, but they are the canopy brothers. He will just stay there. He's not going anywhere. He's just there. Love me now, Ngwano. He won't do that. He would stay with her, gist with her, spend time with her, prevent other guys from coming around. And she will be thinking, oh, maybe we're in a relationship in our minds. Yay, 10 gazes is following. Thank you. Maybe what was I saying? Maybe we're in a relationship. Maybe he doesn't just want to talk. It's important for a girl to shoot her shot because she wants to help herself. She knows that she doesn't have so much time. She knows she can't afford to waste her time. So she is shooting her shot. Amen. Holy Ghost fire on all those canopy brothers. Amen. Now the fourth reason is because she values her time and she wants to save her time. I do this a lot. Like, I value my time, especially when as regards relationships. I value my time so much and I want to save my time. So I'm not going to be in a friendship with you and we don't know what's up. Okay, so those are like the 4 reasons why a lady should shoot her shots. Okay, now the next question is, how should a lady shoot her shots? How should a guy receive it? It's a two-way thing. It's one thing for a lady to shoot her shot. It's another thing for the guy to receive it. The first one is because we know we are doing this because we are serious-minded. We want to. Oluwatomisi has joined. Welcome, baby. Okay, so how should a lady shoot her shots? Remember, I said we are doing this because we are serious and we want to get married, so we don't have time for games. So the very first thing you need to do is to pray. You have to pray. You can't take out prayers from this. It's your responsibility to pray. As in, it's not when a guy comes to ask you out to start praying. You should have started praying like since forever. So you have a guy around you, you have a girl around you, pray about it. Like, this is not just for girls, this is also for guys. Like, you have to deliberately talk to God about it. 2, define all relationships. So I'm talking about how to shoot your shots. The first thing I said was pray and keep praying, whether the guy is around you or not. Pray and keep praying. And I said the second thing is define all relationships. This is very key and important. Olatunmise, please do me a favor. Tell me where you are watching from. Yeah, thank you. Define all relationships. Many of us form the habit of, oh, he's my friend. You want to be more than a friend, right? The guy is acting like he is more than a friend, but he is not saying anything, and you just keep quiet. No, don't keep quiet. You have to define it. I've had some persons tell me, what if I say I want to define it and he now says I am cheap? See, it is when you don't even define it that you are cheap. Sincerely, it is when you do not define your relationship that you are cheap. So if you really want to prove that you're expensive, like that you have class, that you have all of this, then you have to know that nobody takes space. Hi, Tommy C. You have to know that nobody takes space in your heart without a definition. Make up your mind. Know why each person is in your life. It's very important. Before now, I used to be very aggressive when it comes to this guy-girl thing. And I used to be of the opinion that if the guy does not have intentions of being in a relationship with me, we cannot be close. I used to be of that opinion. But now I am realizing that it's possible God placed him in your life for a different reason. It doesn't necessarily mean he's meant to be in a relationship with you. Apple, something. Welcome, baby. It doesn't mean that he's meant to be in a relationship with you. It is not every guy or every lady that comes into your life that is meant to be your husband or wife. It's a reality you have to come to terms with. Some people are in your life to help you with your business. Some people are in your life to help you with your spirituality. I had a scenario like that where I was really close to this guy. We're so freaking close. We were freaking close. Talk, geez, spend hours. And we were getting, it was like emotions were already coming in. At that point, I was in a very low point. So I think I just lost someone or something, and he came around and he helped me with my spirituality and all of that. Then emotions started coming in, and we had to talk about it to ourselves. Guy, let's take our time and just pray about this. And let's know where exactly this is headed. And when we did, it was obvious that we're not meant to be together. So it was defined. So if I'm spending 1 hour with you, I understand why I am spending 1 hour with you. Don't allow someone to be in your life without you defining why that person is there. Do you understand? So for everybody, even girls, it's not just guys, and also for guys, not just ladies, for everybody in your life, you should be able to say, this is why this person is there. And how would you know? By you talking to the Father to reveal who this person is to you. Talk to the Holy Spirit. Who is this person? I want to know who this person is to me. I want to know the role this person is to play in my life. I want to know the role I am to play in this person's life. When you pray that kind of prayer, it helps you. It gives you proper perspective. So you're not wasting your time. So I'm sure if you have a guy that is your friend, you guys are friends. Say maybe you are ASAS, so you cannot get married. There's a definition to the kind of friendship you have with that kind of person. You won't stress yourself. You are just there. Bam. We are not going further than this. Do you understand? But if it's a guy that you like, he's everything you want in a husband, and the guy is just there enjoying himself. Make sense. You will keep staying there till he gives you invitation card and you'll be feeling bad. You'll be feeling terrible because you didn't know he was in a relationship. Do you understand? So the same goes for guys. Please define your relationships. Don't just be there and don't waste your time. Don't waste your life. For everybody in your life, define. I think I have flogged that. Now, in the course of so I'm sure the question you may be asking is, how do I define relationships? Ask questions. Okay, initially I said you pray, tell the Holy Spirit to reveal who this person is to you. Then 2, ask questions. Who are we? What are we doing? Where is this headed? Do you understand? Engage in a conversation. And this is a note for guys. When a lady comes to you and she's asking you, who are we? Or where is this headed? Talk about it. Do you understand? Explain. Be matured enough to define what you guys are doing. Don't say, I find it really amazing that a girl is 25 and she's still doing, we are just friends, she's my best friend, we've been friends for years. I'm like, he doesn't have intentions of marrying you. What kind of best friend are you doing? Seriously. Okay, so you do that by asking questions. Ask questions like, who am I to you? Where is this? What are we into? What is this? Oh, we are just friends. And if a guy tells you we are just friends, believe him. He means it though. He really means you people are just friends. So believe him. Do you understand? If a guy tells you I really want you but I'm not ready, believe him. Do you understand? If a guy tells you I want you, I'm ready, but you are not seeing his actions, are not, you can't see a correlation between them, don't believe him. Believe the actions instead. Do you understand? So you ask questions. Then the fourth one is you express your interest without asking for a relationship. So this is where there is a demarcation line, because you find scenarios whereby some people will tell you, ask him out now. I don't believe in asking a guy out. I don't believe in asking a guy out, right? Okay, he said please define boundaries when he says we are just friends. Yeah, so that's the point. So let me go back to that. If he tells you that we are just friends, then it is your responsibility to say, okay, since we are just friends, this is what friendship means to me. You cannot be taking me to ShopRite every week again. You cannot be calling me for 5 hours anymore. You know, define it such that your emotions are not troubled. Just define so that you are cool, you are at peace. So even when he tells you we are just friends, you define it. Still give him the boundaries. This is what it means. This is how far you can go. You cannot say we are just friends and you are kissing me. Excuse me. Even though I kissed back, but excuse me. Do you understand? So I was talking about you expressing your interest without asking for a relationship. It's very important. You don't need to ask a guy for a relationship. Shoot your shot does not mean ask a guy for a relationship. It just means express your interests. What does that mean? I like you, and I know you like me too. What's happening to us? Where is this headed? I didn't listen to what I said. I didn't say, Uncle Uche, I would like to be in a relationship with you. You know, I have been thinking and dreaming about you. I want to marry you. I didn't say do that though. That's not what I said. What I said was, Uche, so we've been very close for like 3 years now, and I know you like me, right? Like you really, really like me. You're always you're always all over me, getting me stuffs and all of that. And reality is I like you too. I just want to know, where is this headed? What are we doing? We are matured, so how do we handle this? And a note for caution for guys: if a girl asks you out, please, for goodness sake, be matured enough. I'm sorry, not ask you out. If a girl comes to you this way, please be matured enough to receive the conversation and be sincere. Okay, so Larry Ross just joined us. Yay! Thank you. Please be matured enough, to receive the information, because it is not every girl that can ask you to define the relationship. It is not every girl that can even express her interest by telling you she likes you. Do you understand? So don't start misbehaving. And ladies, if he misbehaves, just know that he is he's not just a boy, he is a childish boy. So you know what that means, right? So express your interest without asking him out. Many people feel shoot your shot means ask him out. No, for a guy, yes, shoot your shot means ask her out. But for a girl, shoot your shot means help him, create an awareness that you are also into him. Create an awareness, help him by making statements like, and it's not that you are saying it every time, it's just a one-off thing. I know you like me, especially when you know he likes you. If he doesn't like you, there is no point. Just back off, right? But you know this guy really likes you. You know he loves you, in fact. So you are telling him, I like you too. So where is this headed? What are we doing with this? We spend so much time together. What are we doing? Then the last thing is, the fifth one is be ready to take a decision. This is where the class comes in. When a guy comes to you, you guys are friends, best of friends, spending so much time together, and you have gotten to a point where you're asking, what's up? Where are we? What's going on? I like you and I know you like me, so what's up? What's happening? and he's telling you, no, he's not ready, ensure he defines what he wants. If he says, okay, I guess I'll just do friendship, then just make up your mind. We are friends, so make a decision. Don't have that kind of conversation and go back to, hey, let's just be going together like that. No, don't go anywhere. Define it, right? Okay, so I have 3 case studies I'd like to share with you. I think it will help you because they are real life scenarios, 2 for me, 1 from a friend. So I remember on my WhatsApp status, I posted a video of a couple that were talking about how they met and all. And the lady said she shot her shot though. She noticed that the guy was always liking her pictures and he wasn't saying anything. Now, they've never met in person, so just online. He was always liking her pictures, and he never said anything. And she just sent him a DM. Hi, what's up, and they started communicating like that. So eventually, they got married. So I posted on my status, and I was admonishing girls to say, shoot your shot, You don't need to ask him out, but shoot your shot. And a friend of mine took that. She has this very close friend of hers. They've been friends for I think she said maybe 7 years since university or something. And after the conversation that night, she just said, I like you. I just want you to know that I like you. And the next day, the guy called back. What did you just say? Are you serious? Okay. This. And he started talking. Guess what? This guy said he has been admiring this lady for 7 freaking years. Did you get that? Like he has been admiring this lady for 7 freaking years. 7. And he never said a word. Why? He felt, Larry Ross, please tell me where you're coming from, where you're watching from. Thank you. Yay, Felluwakibo. Thank you, baby. Okay, so he said he has been admiring her for 7 freaking years, and he didn't say a word. Why? He said he was scared he was going to lose the friendship, because if she says no, remember what I said initially about why some people don't shoot their shots. So he didn't say anything. He just kept quiet. Imagine. And when the girl watched what I posted and the things I talked about, she started to just tell him, let him know that I like you. I really like you. And that was it for him. His brain just started working out. Oh, wow. Oh, she likes me. Are you serious? She likes me. Do you know now they're in a relationship? They're in a relationship right now. Babe is in a relationship. So imagine if she didn't say anything. The guy would have kept quiet, and the babe would have just been there praying and fasting and, Lord, what's going to happen? And nothing is going to happen, not knowing that all that she needed was for her to help the guy. So you see what I'm trying to say. Help them. So the 2 other ones, my personal story. The first one, I remember, I think that was 2016, right? Yeah, I think so. There was this guy. This guy from my university, we went to the same university, not the same department anyway, and I really liked him. Oh God, I liked this guy. More like I loved him. I was all those Christian sisters will be all over the brother. Oh brother, good afternoon. They are so cool, calm, and all of that. He wasn't even looking at my side, so I just ditched him. No, that was before 2016. Then later, he came to Lagos, and he called, and he was like, he's Lagos. I'm like, okay, no wahala. And the guys started getting closer and closer, and I realized that we'll chat for 7 hours. Sorry, not 7 hours. Chat for 3 hours, 4 hours. We'll talk over the phone. He calls me when he's at work. He calls when he gets home. And we're really so close. This is kind of friendship that it's beginning to look like you are in a relationship, but you are not in a relationship. You understand that kind of thing? And I just told myself, Esther, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your life. So I decided to ask him, Oga, what's up? We've been very close for a couple of months. We spent so much time talking, gisting, we gist for hours. What's up? Where is this headed? And he was like, he's not so ready for a relationship, you know. This friendship is cool. What's the difference between this and a relationship? And I'm like, what's the difference between this and a relationship? There's a difference. Relationship, you are committed. This one, you are not committed. And the guy said, but this is school. Can you imagine? It is school for him. So if I did not say anything, he would have just continued enjoying my beautiful, sexy, fine presence. I'll be there praying and conversing. And I said, no, sir. This is a pseudo relationship right now, and I do not want to be in a pseudo relationship. I want to be, if I'm single, let me be single, so that the angels will know that I am single and they'll answer me on time. If I'm in a relationship, let me know I am in a relationship, and I am not looking outside. Do you understand? And the guy he loved the friendship, like he loved it. I'm a very cool person. Do you understand? So, and I said, no, sir. You have to define this. And he told me, he needs to go and pray. Mine was so bad. I asked him, how many girls are you interested in at the moment? Guess what he said? 4. 4 girls. And I said, okay, so which of them do you want to choose? He said he doesn't know, that he needs to pray. You need to pray. Yeah, go and pray. What will it cost you to pray? He said, he has not really been able to create that kind of time. He'll not be able to create time. If you go to the mountain, go. If you would lock yourself in the room and pray. Me, Esther Ayaba, I'm not going to stay with you and be gisting with you for hours every day. Go and take your time. He thought I was joking, but the truth was, my life is important to me. My time is important to me, because if I am close to this guy, if any other guy is looking at me, I will not be able to see the person. Do you understand? My mind will be so on this guy and I won't see. So you need to understand, your life is important, your time is important. You can't afford to waste it. Do you understand? So after I pressured the guy, he said, okay, he's going to go and pray and all of that, and he did. He came back after some days and he said, Esther, okay, so I'm going to pray, and honestly, it's not you. I said, okay, no problem, it's fine. It's okay. But you know what this means? We can't be close again. Yay! I see you, bro. Someone started creative. I can't pronounce the first one, but I saw the creative part. Welcome. Please let me know where you are watching this from. Okay, and he said, I was just smiling, and I'm like, okay, no problem, you can go, it's okay. The moment he left, I started crying. It was a very painful one for me, Sha. Like in my mind, I'm like, she was bad, full package. I just started crying. I'm like, Lord, it's okay. The good thing is I defined it. It came at a cost, but I defined it, and I am happy I defined it. And that was how he left. So the moment that thing happened that day, I reduced the conversation. In fact, I stopped it because I needed to, it was like a heartbreak for me. Me that I was already expectant, I had to take my time to heal. So I didn't talk to him for a while, and I got myself back. So you see why it's necessary to define. Imagine if I didn't talk to this guy, I wouldn't have known he had 4 other girls. I wouldn't have known he had 4 other girls. I wouldn't have known that he was just seeing me as a friend. He didn't really have so much intentions for me. That's one. Now the second story is this one. I'll just give you the abridged version because the time is coming by. I would give you the full gist. But the part that relates to shoot your shot is the fact that so there was this guy that was in my life. We're already really close, like really, really close. And at the point I said, Ogbeni, now we had not met in person. At the point I was like, Ogbeni, how far? It's obvious you like me. I mean, you call me every day. We talk every night. We chat every day. So, what's up? Where is this headed? We've even talked about marriage. We've talked about everything. So, where is this headed? And the guy said, I can't ask you out till I see you. Hey, in my mind, I'm like, when are you going to see me? Another day, I said, we're talking, and I said, guy, what's be your problem? I don't give you pot, I give you spoon. Wait till you remain. I don't understand. Why are you delaying? The thing is, I knew he liked me beyond normal friendship, right? I liked him too. Leave my facial expression or leave me. I like him too, right? But I needed him to talk, so I was encouraging him. Ogbeni, talk. The list is long. Go. If you don't talk, I'll push you to the back. And the guy said, no problem. When we see in person, we will talk about it. I really just want to get to know you a little while. In my mind, I had given him a deadline. If it passes 2 months, I'm blocking him off. Guess what? Oga decided to see me in person. And he felt, I think this girl is a wife material. And now I'm again. Jesus. So the point is this. After we got into a relationship, I was not asking him. I said, what would have happened if I didn't talk? Like, show you I was interested. And she said, honestly, if I didn't say anything, he wouldn't have asked me out. Why? He was scared of rejection, right? He didn't want a situation whereby he's going to ask me out and I'll now come and say something. I don't know if scared of rejection is the word, but the point is he wanted to be sure I liked him as much as he liked me. So he told me himself. In fact, he said there was one other person that was his childhood friend that most likely would have been it. But the girl didn't say anything. She was just quiet. I came with my drama. With trailer load. Alright, define this. Talk about this. Okay, so I think I'm just being overly dramatic, but you get the gist, right? The point is, it works. And it helps. It's not every time you shoot your shots that you get into a relationship with the person, but at least it helps you define your relationship, define where you are. It helps you know the kind of prayer point you need to pray, and in some cases, you get you a ring. Okay, so I want to quickly talk about online meetups. What if it is someone you really like, but you only know the person online? Okay, because we live in a time whereby it's online. You get to meet so many people online. I'll just quickly help you out with that. One, the first thing is be clear on what exactly your feelings are. What are your feelings? What exactly are your feelings? Are you just crushing on this person? Is it just infatuation, or do you really sense that there's a future with this brother? Do you understand? So you need to be clear on that. You need to define it. And the same thing goes for the guys. So you need to be clear on that. You need to define it too. Engage the media content of the person. It will help you build rapport and friendship. Keep liking the person's posts. Keep commenting. I'm talking for guys and for girls. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep doing all of that. Naturally, you just find a reason to go into DM. You find a reason to request for a phone number. Naturally, you don't need to say flash the ring again. Okay, so naturally it will lead to DM, phone number, and all of that. Then the fourth one is observe the previous things I talked about how to shoot your shot, which was praying, which was ensuring you are defining it you're by asking questions. You express your interest without asking the person out. And you're also ready to take a decision. Then the fifth thing is see the person in person. Do you understand? See the person in person. So don't say yes to someone you have not met before. You've had scenarios whereby someone tells you he's this and that, and you see him in person, you're like, yeah. So it's cool for you to see the person in person first. Then you can say yes if you feel it's a yes, or you say no if you feel no. Then the last thing is make a decision. So at this point, I have come to the end of Shoot Your Shot class, and I'd like to just summarize all the things I talked about with Shoot Your Shots. So we define Shoot Your Shot as what did I define it as? Okay, we define it as letting go of your pride to pursue someone you're interested in. right? Then we talked about why people don't shoot their shots, and we said because they are shy, because they have low self-esteem, because they fear rejection, because they're traditional, because they don't want to lose the friendship, because the other party is in a relationship, because they don't know how to go about it. Then we talked about the guidelines. If you're shooting your shot, it has to be because you want to get married to the person, or and you have to respect your own time, your emotions, and every other thing. So we also talked about why a lady should shoot her shots, because she's human and you can't keep waiting. Some guys will waste your time, so be sensitive. Right, because she's human, she has feelings, she has a voice, because she wants to help him, because she wants to help herself. She's saying no to Canopy Brothers, and because she values her time and she wants to save her time. And we talked about how a lady should shoot her shots, and we said keep praying, define all relationships, ensure you define it, never stay in an undefined relationship, never. And we talked about asking questions. We talked about you expressing your interest without asking the person out, especially if you're the lady. But if you're the guy, please ask the person out. Then we talked about you being ready to take actions. I hope it blessed you. I hope you learned one thing or the other. Thank you so much for joining me on Shoot Your Shot. Hopefully there will be more Insta Live class. Hopefully you get to see more of this. So this is Diary of a Single Lady. My name is Esteri Ayaba. I am the daughter of the king, wife of a king, and a king maker. And we run so many. I helped uncle and year later engaged. Interesting. I'd like to hear your story. Yeah, if you have a shoot your shot experience you would want to share with me, do well to share it with me. And if you have something you want to say, do well to send me a DM. Okay, so I run various programs, When Singles Gather, Widows Law Project, and I have two books for sale. I have Relationship 101. You can get it at www.diaryofasinglelady.com. And we have loads of resources. We have from Men in Our Lives to When Singles Gather 1, 2, 3 to Turn Flesh to Purpose and Career. You can get all of this at www.diaryofasinglelady.com. And you can we also have Woman of Fragrance Prayer Conference. Okay, that's coming up later. Anyway, and we have featured project. We have 411 conference. You don't want to miss it. And I'm also open for counseling. You can send me a DM. We'll talk about it. And I'm also open for speaking engagements, online, offline. We can talk about it and get it done. So this is Shoot Your Shot. Do well to tell me what you have learned from this session. If it blessed you, if you learned anything new. And I have a Shoot Your Shot experience also. So if you learned anything new, do well to let me know. If you'd like to see more Insta Live classes, do well to let me know. And if you feel that you'd prefer the WhatsApp to Insta Live, do well to also let me know. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching, and to have a wonderful Shoot Your Shot experience. Bye. All right, guys.